turkeys are only 79 cents a pound this year.
Let me guess, you don't believe in Santa either, do you? Huh? These turkey deals not
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Angel. Well, I'm back. Boy, that damn Walmart. Well, it wasn't Walmart. It was the damn Uber shit wore me out. I was so tired when I got home. I just woke up. Ooh, this Uber wore me out. Let me put on my glasses. As soon as we get enough people in here, we're going to talk about LeBron James and a few other things. So we're just waiting on real people to come into the live. Real people. Because the spam is in here. Because the spam is in here. As soon as the spam comes in here, I delete them. As soon as they come in here, I delete them. It's crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Ba, 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 da, ba. I do want to talk about LeBron James as soon as we get enough people in here. To all you spammers out there, my left thumb is very fast, so you won't be in here for 1 second if you come in and say something out of line. So just keep trying, keep trying. Unfortunately, you can't win over here. So I hope everybody had a great day today. My day went like this. So what happened to me earlier, for those who didn't know what happened, hey Karen. So I always catch, the bus to wherever I'm going. If it's Kroger's, Walmart, wherever, I'll catch a bus first. But I'll go get food, and then I catch the Uber back home or Lyft, whatever. But this time it was the Uber, and so I get to Walmart, and I'm just getting things. I was gonna get firewood, but it's not that cold. It's supposed to get cold tomorrow, so I'll do the fireplace chat tomorrow night because it's cold, but it's not that cold. So anyway, so I shop, I get everything, and so then I call my Uber. Yeah, I put in for my Uber, so I put in for my Uber and everything, and she's on the way. Well, all of a sudden she's not on the way, and my credit card was still charged, and I guess I had owed Uber $8 or $10 or whatever. So my last $10 I had on my card, they took it. Um, and so I was stuck at Walmart. Well, I mean, I got people I could call. So I did. Well, actually, I hit somebody on YouTube that follows me, inboxed me. It's like, PT, I'm gonna send you $10 to get home. I said, that's fine. I'll pay it back tomorrow because this is not. I don't want this for free. I just need to get home till I get paid tomorrow. He's like, okay, that's fine. So when I called the Lyft, it was right at $8, right? But when he said the $10 and then somebody else said 5, so I had plenty of money to get home. And then I was getting ready to call my best friend, but my best friend was working, and I was on live, and I was just trying to get home. I could have caught the bus home, but I have a bad left foot, and my hip hurts real bad sometimes, so I just didn't feel like walking all the way over to the bus stop. Now, when I leave my house to go to the store, it's just across the street. But if I'm at Walmart, I got to walk all the way over a few blocks and then cross the street. So it's a little bit different than. And then I had my bags. And so when I did call the Lyft after I got the money to go home, the Uber, that's when it went from $10, $8 all the way up to 20. So wow. So I just said, well, I'll just sit here and it'll go down. The the Uber will eventually go down. And it went down, and I came home, and I just woke up. That's what happened. That's what happened. But and I actually have Uber and Lyft. When I get paid today, I'm gonna pay Uber Lyft. I owe them $20 because I left my phone in this guy's car one time, and I tipped the guy $20. And I tried to get in contact with Lyft and tell him, hey, I already gave the guy the $20, but that was just extra $40 for him. I guess they don't care, and I was pissed off about that. But I do need both. I need Uber and Lyft. So tomorrow I'm going to pay them that little $20 I owe them, so I can have an option of Lyft and Uber. So anyway, that's where we are. That's where we are. And I just woke up, and it's supposed to be cold, but not really cold until tomorrow. Yeah, until tomorrow. But I want to talk about LeBron James. You know, I don't know if LeBron James ever, if he ever endorsed Vice President Harris or not. I'm not for sure if he did or not, but he's leaving social media according to his ex account, which is Twitter account. Now, I don't know if he's leaving Twitter all out because a lot of people have left Twitter. Like I have, I'm trying to leave Twitter, but I can't remember my password. So I'm now on whatever that Blue Sky is what I'm on up under PT's point of view, which I don't really be on Twitter like that anyway, you know. Yeah, he is, but he's leaving, so a lot of people are, giving him the blues. Being a grandpa is a blessing, and I'm not a grandpa, but you go to sleep because if not, you wouldn't be watching me. First snow in North Dakota 2 days ago. Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah, God, try to get off here. This is not a gospel channel. He did endorse. Okay, he did. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, but it's okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, he endorsed it, but I mean, it's and so they was giving him a hard time saying, all the other basketball players never got out because of because of the drama that was going on. Well, you can't compare LeBron James to any. That's like all basketball players are different. All football players are different. People handle things differently. And to me, I don't think it would just. I think he was probably these basketball players, these big basketball players. They probably get a lot of drama before the election and stuff, and all that stuff was going on. You just never know. But social media can be something else. Like even now, look at all the spam that I'm getting. I'm not close to anything like LeBron James, but look at all the spam that's coming through to my feed. It doesn't bother me because I just block them. But it's a part of being on social media. You're gonna have that. You're gonna have the drama. You're gonna have the people spamming you and all that kind of stuff. It's gonna happen. Now I don't get this kind of spam when I'm on my regular computer, but when I'm on my phone, the spam just comes out like it's born again spam. I don't know, but it doesn't bother me. I just block it and I just keep moving. Now, but again, I can't compare myself to LeBron James. I can imagine. But see, can't you turn off? Like I could turn off my. Sorry, yeah, my other phone just went off. I don't know what that was about. Now I could turn off the comments on it if I want to, but why? Why would I do that? I want to hear what people got to say because I might miss out on something, good. So yeah, I don't, but I do block people that say crazy things. Yeah, I do block people. Yeah, I do block people that say crazy things. But he said he's leaving. He's leaving the midnight train. But he said, see y'all later. Of course, they're dogging him out on social media. They're really giving him the blues, you know. But, hopefully he'll come back. If not, I don't know. I think, listen, rich people problems because LeBron James got so much money that, I mean, and though money doesn't mean everything. You know that, right? So you can still have money and still be depressed and unhappy and miserable. Money doesn't make you happy. You know, it might would for a little while because y'all remember when y'all got y'all stimulus checks, baby, y'all was happy as two left shoes, as my mama would say. And imagine having 12 million or 20 million, 50 million or 60 million. You know, if you was to win the lottery and you won 20, 30, 50, 60 million, you'll be happy there for a while. But then that's when everything starts to show itself. People are going to start showing who they are. People are going to start wanting things from you that you I'm going to be able to give them, and so on and so on. You know, I got a couple of friends that have money, and they're constantly helping other people, and you know, paying people's rents and paying people's just all kind of stuff. And I'm like this. Me and my mom are different when it comes to money and helping people. My mom believes if you got it, then help them because you can't leave with it. Yeah, more money, more problems. My mama believes that if you have the money, help. No, I don't believe that because I believe in helping people. But if God was to bless me with $80 million tomorrow, yes, that would be more than I ever had. And I'm going to help my family members. And then I'm going to also give to organizations and stuff like that. Well, the only one organization I would give to is, of course, it has something to do with kids and women's shelter. And I have a reason behind that, but I don't want to go into it because I always cry when I talk about it. And I don't feel like crying tonight. Okay? How about that? So, yeah, if I had $80 million, and of course, I would take in my immediate family. Yeah, I make sure that I try to make sure they have a decent place to live. I would just do everything I can to make. I'm talking about my close, immediate family. Because you can't save the world. You can't help everybody, and so but people just you people fall out behind money. People kill their family members behind money, and just like the Menendez brothers. I don't think they should ever get out. Yes, they may have been abused or whatever. They said they were abused, but then y'all went shopping when y'all got, I don't know. It's just crazy. Yeah, well, I would start my own nonprofit, but I would definitely give to the women's shelter. Okay, I'll tell the goddamn story, and I won't cry. So, a couple of years back, okay, so a couple of years back, I was in Dallas, and I go to this women's shelter in Dallas. It's called I forgot the name of it. Let me think of it. It's a women's shelter, and it's called Genesis. Oh yeah, that's the name of it. So if you ever be in Dallas, go shop at Genesis. And I always go there and get clothes, and stuff like that. And so I was in the store one day, and I had my money. I was buying things, and I saw this lady, and she looked like you look like you could tell something was wrong. But I just couldn't put my finger on it. And so when I was getting ready to Blake Shelton is on not Jimmy Kimmel, yeah, Blake Shelton. So anyway, that's right. Tonight was the Country Music Awards tonight. So when I was getting ready to go pay, I seen her looking kind of timid and kind of shy, but I couldn't figure out what is she doing. Like so she, I went ahead and paid for my stuff, and I backed off, right? And I backed off, and I noticed that she didn't have money. She had coupons or something. So I figured, oh, she's probably shopping because she's been battered. Because the women's shelter, they probably send the women there to get clothes and stuff like that. It really bothered me. It really, really bothered me. I broke down crying in my car, and I was like, oh my God, I'm sitting here shopping with money, and this lady's using a coupon. And I thought about, well, maybe she was abused. I'm sure she was. That's why she was. Um, that's the reason why she was there shopping. Without money, she had coupons, and it just really touched my heart. And I always say that if I ever, 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 ever make it big or come into a lot of money, I will definitely give to the women's shelter. Um, True story. I had a lady who used to follow me on YouTube, And I say used to, and I'll tell you why, because she's deceased now. But what happened was one day, sort of like some of you guys, you come in here and you say hi to me, and you speak to me. Some of you guys I have a good relationship with on here, and some of y'all don't. And now this lady, she come in, she's tell me little things on the live. Hey, PT, I love you. I love your show, and I always watch you, and and I really want to talk to you one day. I said, okay, no problem. So finally, we were able to talk, and through Facebook. I said, well, why don't you go live with me? So when we went live, I didn't see her face. I didn't see her face. It was dark in the room, and I was like, girl, what are you doing? What you got going on over there? What you got going on over there? Everybody, please hit the like button, please. Please hit the like button if you can. I said, to give me thumbs up if you're not watching me on your TV, or if you're not driving in your car, please don't try to text and drive. So anyway, so so I said, why are you I said, why are you in the dark? And she said, oh, PT, I can't tell you. Hey, Sassy, I can't tell you why I'm in the dark, but I love you. I love your show. She was just saying all this stuff. And she had a phone like this, and you couldn't see her. She had it turned this way. You know, hold on. It's time to start blocking people again. Let me see here. Okay, I'm blocking people. Sassy, let me make you a moderator. You're always in here. Okay, hold on. Okay. So Sassy, you are a moderator, so you can help me block people. That would help. Okay. Thank you. But let me. I'll let you know if I want you to block them or not. I don't know you, William. I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. So that should be a mod. So let me finish the story. So um so she told me as she was sitting there in the dark, she was crying, and she said, PT, I'm in a shelter. I said, the shelter? She said, yeah, I'm in a women's shelter. And she said, I just love your shows. I love your videos. And she said, you are the reason why I want to live, because I've been battered and beaten and almost killed by my ex-husband. And I watch your channel, your YouTube channel, just to live. I said, oh, of course I cried, and I just boohooed and cried. And I didn't do it in front of her because I didn't want her to see me crying. But when I got off of there with her, oh my God. And a lot of times when I tell this story, I cry. But today I'm going to be a man, and I'm not going to cry today unless I tell you this part. So years later, she had got out. She got out the shelter, and sorry, y'all, I'm watching this Susan Smith thing on TV. She got out the shelter. She got out of the shelter. She was doing good for herself, and then when COVID started, she inboxed me. It's like, PT, it's an emergency. I need to talk to you. I said, oh God, she's back in the shelter. She's probably been beaten again by an old man or whatever. And she said, PT, I got COVID. And I said, oh no. I said, you're going to be okay, sweetie. You're going to be fine. You're going to be just fine. She said, well, I gave my family members your phone number, PT, and because we became really close and we talked all the time. She had my phone number. She said, so if anything happens to me, I want you to know I love you so much. And I'm praying that one day, she said, if I die, when I get to heaven, I'm going to tell God you always want to be on radio, and I'm going to tell him to help you get a radio job. Yeah. And 3 days later, she died. She died from COVID. And it broke me down. it just really, really, really just yeah. So women's shelter. That's one of the organizations that I want to give to if I ever become famous or run into a lot of money. Um, I just and it just and I know we shouldn't question God and we shouldn't, but I would say, God, why would this woman be beaten and go to a shelter? Then 4 or 5 years later, she get COVID and die. She didn't deserve that. Mm, she didn't deserve that, you know. And then I had two other people who died on me during COVID. They were my very close. Don't make me start crying, okay? So I'm gonna talk about something else. Then I had two other women who were they were like my big sisters on YouTube. Not sassy, but not too sassy. It was uh, TT and Annie Johnson, TT and Annie Johnson, and TT was. I found out. I remember when I first met her, she sent me $300 out of nowhere. I was like, who are you? You know, we just talked. Oh, my name is TT. You know who she sound like? She sound just like Michelle. She had a high pitched voice, and I said, well, you know. So I found out that she had her legs cut off, and I didn't know. I said, do me a favor. If I had known. Now, this was later on after we had a relationship, you know, like a friendship relationship. If I had known that you didn't have no legs, I would have sent that money back to you. No, the Lord told me this. I said, I don't care what the Lord told you. I don't need no money from anybody who disabled or you know, I don't need that. You keep your money. I just want you to support me, hit the like button, and share my video. That's all I wanted from her. It's you know, but we became really close. I actually ended up buying stuff for her children. We became very close. Like she was having some issues she was in South Carolina, and I was going to go to South Carolina because her family members, she was talking about her daughter wasn't helping her, and so sometimes I would send stuff for her kids. She had young kids, and they should be grown now. And you know, I would send money. I help her get a phone. I sent her a phone. You know, we became really, 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 really close, and we always talk. We talk every day. We talk every day. You know, and I stopped hearing from her. I figured it was her phone. I figured maybe it's her phone. You know, maybe I don't know. I'm like, TT, it's PT. Where you at? I ain't heard from you. I'm worried about you. I'm worried about you. So I finally just start Googling her name. And you know what? You will never ever forget her name. Her real name, y'all. You won't believe it. Her name was Go Million, like Go Million, because I always used to tease her about her name. And something told me to look on Facebook. I got to find her. Got to find out what's going because I was going to go to. I remember she was telling me about she had roaches real bad in her place and she wanted to move and I was going to go to North Carolina and try to help. No, she was in South Carolina, I think, and I was going to go up there and try to help this lady find a place. I mean, she was like my big sister because she said her daughter wasn't helping her. It was just crazy. And I went to looking on Facebook, and I'll be damned if she didn't die. She died, and I didn't find out till like maybe like 4 or 5, 6 months later. I found out she had passed away. And the same thing happened. TT and Annie were my biggest supporters on YouTube. And and they're my, and they are my, and they're my forever moderators. I still have them as moderators in my YouTube channel. And Annie was a poet. You can look her up. Her name was Annie Johnson. And Annie was not a poet. She was a writer. She was writing a book. And she out of all of my subscribers, she was the only one. She would come on here and she'd say, hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button for BT. Oh, those three people, oh, I miss them so much. I miss them so much. They really, really supported my show. And it wasn't about money because I had people who supported my show that was always supporting me, sending me $300 and $400, $500 just because they had that type of money. And they never. Annie was sick. I didn't know she was sick. I didn't know she was sick. And um, oh, 1 second, y'all. Okay. Set forth the manifest great small. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, MLE. I never seen your face before, but thank you. What city and state are you in? Oh, really? Yeah. It doesn't stand for anything. And so, um, oh, I'm just blocking people. Okay. So anyway, hold on, y'all. I'm blocking people. Sorry. Yeah. So those three right there, man, I think about them all the time. I'm trying to block them. You beating me to it? Oh, okay. I don't play. But those three right there, oh my God. And even I could show you. I don't know if I could pull it up on my phone, but they will always be my moderators, even though they're no longer with me. Because I'm telling you, you talking about somebody that supported my show, man, they supported me 150%. Now TT was a nut. She was TT. That TT. When I tell you, I used to say, "Can y'all write the? Oh, you're in Dallas. Can y'all write the radio station? Can y'all write the radio station and tell them I'm trying to get on?" Man, TT would send me emails. She would send me emails and tag me in the email. She would put me in the email of her emailing the radio station. Thank you. And you know, and stuff like that. But I miss them, man. I miss them. I miss talking to them over the phone. And I do remember when TT died, her daughter popped up on my live, and she said, "Mom really loved you. She really loved you." I bet you her kids are a lot older now. I hope the kids turn out okay without their mom, because I know they miss their mom. You know, yeah. There's a lot of people who watch me who might be disabled, and I tell them, if I ever find out that you disabled and you depend on the government to pay your bills, I will block you from sending me anything. I don't need anything from you. Don't send me a dime. But some people, you don't know what their situation is. So, but yeah, I've had some crazy people on YouTube too, y'all. Let me tell y'all, I had this one lady, she's probably still watching me. She was from Belgium, and she started out cool. Like, she started out really cool. She was a big financial blessing to me a lot of times. Sometimes I'll just be on live and I'll be like, Oh damn, my tire went out. She was sending me money, and I didn't even ask her for it. She sending me money for my tire, or you know, she just she was just financially a blessing to me, you know. And when I didn't even ask for it, we became really close. And y'all not gonna believe the story. she, I think she was a little jealous of the other women, you know, and she hey, what's going on, Stylish? Yeah, you've been following me a long time, a long time. Oh, let me see, let me do this. Let me put my information up here. I forgot to do this. Yeah, Stylish, how long you been following me? Like a long time. I even know where you at. You in Jersey or New York? I think Jersey. Yeah, Stylish, you've been following me like a long time, a long time. But then she had a stroke when she was supposed to be sleeping, and she wound up being able to normally for a couple of months, but they shouldn't have put her in her own home and regain. Okay, Bobby, you just threw me off here. But then she had a stroke while she was supposed to be sleeping, and she wound up not being able to speak normally for the first couple of months. But then she was doing PT in her own home. Okay, who are you talking about? Yeah, New Jersey. Yeah, who? Baby Trish. I missed. Maybe I missed something. Let me go back. Okay, who are you talking about, Baby Trish? Because maybe I missed something. Uh, I said I wasn't gonna cry, and I ended up crying. Damn it. PT, do you remember me? But I was always at your shows. I'm looking at your picture, but I can't really tell on here. Yeah, people know I got a long history of performing in not just Dallas, but before I even moved to Dallas, I had a history of performing in Austin and Virginia and different places. Yeah, so many people used to come and see my shows. I can't even keep up with all the people. Used to come and see my shows. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to turn this down. Okay, sorry, I gotta turn this down. Um, the story you was telling was good, getting good. Um, what story? I told the stories that I was yeah. I was pinning my cash app up like I always do. Hold on 1 second. I did everything for her, but now I have to go through. Baby, who are you talking about? Okay, okay. Oh, thank you. Let me tell you about the crazy lady. Let me do this first. What's going on, DMJ? DM. Oh, am I natural? The point being, I miss her from bringing her. Does that ever get better? Let me block this person because I don't know what the hell they talking about. Okay, I tried to give them a chance and tell me who they was talking about, but they just kept. I don't know what in the hell. But hopefully, I didn't block them for the wrong reason. But I didn't understand what they. Did y'all understand what she was doing? Ooh, my stomach is growling for some reason. Okay, there we go. Okay, all right. Let's talk about the crazy lady who's probably still watching me now. Okay, so the crazy lady, she was from Belgium, She was really cool. She started out cool. So moving forward, years later, all of a sudden, she disappears. I get an email because she's in Belgium, so she was on Facebook too. But I get an email that she had died. Oh my God, we was crying. I had everybody on YouTube crying because they all knew who she was. By the way, let me say this right quick, y'all. I don't mean to cut y'all off. Let me tell y'all something. Would y'all please stop running in these parks by yourself, please? White women, black women, men, stop running in these parks by yourself. This woman shouldn't even be dead. Please stop running in these parks by yourself. Go join a gym or something. Stop running in these parks. It don't make no sense. I know I don't get paid till today, so I had money. I had money earlier when I went and bought food. Yeah, that's why I tell people hit the like button. If somebody was to send me $40, $50 right now, I'll go to dentist right now and go on the live and do my live. But I'm at home now, so I'm good. Yeah, I went and bought some food, but I get paid today, so I, yeah. And so the lady, welcome Swagger. So the lady, she became, so when she died, supposedly died, and she went away. Yeah, I don't understand why people do that. Those were the fun times. You performed like no other. Thank you. Did you ever perform at Raps? Yes, I did perform at Raps. I performed at the first and the second Raps, and they never booked me for the and they never booked me. You said running place, and they never booked me for the. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love when y'all give me those little gifts and stuff. That's so cute. But send it to my Cash App because I don't want to share my money with YouTube. But anyway, so when she died, she all of a sudden she came back. I don't know if it was a month later, 2 months later, but she came back. And so all the women that follow me on YouTube was side eyeing like, you was dead? PT, you did all that crying. Thank God, I don't talk about who I want to. You can leave my live. That's what you can do. Yeah, don't tell me who to talk about. I'll talk about that might have been her. So when she came back, they had attitude. The women who follow me, they like my big sisters. They was like, don't PT, don't fool with her. She crazy. I've been doing live since 2011. She's like, PT, don't talk to her. She crazy. Yeah, so she got mad. She got upset because she could tell it wasn't. You could tell it wasn't the same, especially after you told everybody. I found out I'm telling everybody that you dead, and people on there crying. We on there crying. Thank God. Now she had lived in the states. We was trying to send some money to her, whatever, whatever. But thank God she didn't live in the states, or whatever the case may be. But then she came back to life. But everybody was saying, Boxman, Peach, you need to leave this lady alone. There's something wrong with this lady. Well, I knew something was wrong with her because you gonna die and come back to life. So it wasn't the same. Our relationship was not the same. People was telling me to cut her off. People was telling me to cut off. So finally, one day I was in Virginia. It was in October. I was in Virginia, and she no, you could actually leave my live. Yeah, we don't mess with the dead. Sounds like a scammer. No, she wasn't a scammer because she was a huge financially to my show. She sent, I mean, big money, $200 or $300 at a time to me. She's a big a scammer was me giving her money. She wasn't a scammer, she's just crazy. So one day I was in Virginia. Right. Yeah, and everybody was saying that like, y'all, I'm talking to y'all and looking at the TV at the same time about the Spanish man that killed that lady that was running in the park. So And so people was like, "Yeah, there's something wrong with her. You need to leave her alone." But she could feel. She felt. Oh, so she felt the drama. She felt the tension after she did that, and everybody's like, when she would come into the live, people would put up little emojis and stuff. Is that Nawi? She's back. I thought she was dead. People said, "Oh, oh my God." So she got mad, and so then she blocked me. She got mad and then she blocked me. And then she started coming in on other fake profiles. And we were gonna do a cruise. We were doing a cruise, right? And she threatened the ship. I had to call the FBI, call the police department, but there was really nothing they could do because she lived in Belgium, so there was really nothing she could do. And they just told me to don't respond to her, cut her off, and just move on. And that's what I did. Yeah. So they just told me to, So I met some crazy people. I had a lady showed up at my hotel one time in Atlanta, Georgia. Just showed up at my hotel. Thank you, Sassy. Yeah, she showed up at my hotel. Yeah, she showed up at my hotel and she said, "Well, how did you find out? How did you find out where I was at?" She said, "Oh, I'm from Atlanta and I know, um, I know the area. You never said where you were at, but I know the area." And she found me, but she didn't do it. She didn't do anything crazy because I told the people at the front desk to tell her that I wasn't living. I wasn't staying there. That was my manager, like I was some big time celebrity or whatever. And she left. She left me a card and some stuff. Yeah, you said she should tell them to open a Bible. Nah, you listen, y'all. That's a part of YouTube. That's a part of YouTube. It happens when you become famous on YouTube. Or I was in the store about a month ago, and this guy said, "Hey, PT, I ain't seen you on TikTok in a while. Who are you?" "Oh, I watch you do your shows on TikTok." I said, "Well, I don't. What's your name?" He told me his name, but I don't remember. You know why I don't remember you? Because when I'm on TikTok, I'm on there to do shows. I'm not on there to talk like I do on here. And I said to myself, he ain't never sent me no money. He's never sent me a cash app watching my shows on TikTok. Because if he did, I would have remembered his name. And I said, "Why the hell would I remember you? And you never sent me a cash out while I was performing." So when I go on TikTok, I only go on there to do shows because I don't perform anymore. Uh, I don't perform anymore like I used to. I have a long 40 plus years of being an entertainer, years of being an entertainer, and I just don't perform anymore. So only reason why I got TikTok was because of COVID, and I performed here and there, you know, but I don't perform like I used to, and that's why I created my COVID. I mean, my COVID. That's why I created my TikTok channel, and I go on there and I perform. And I got over 15,000 people follow me on TikTok. Hmm. Yeah, quite a bit. I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. I got yeah. I when I first moved back to Houston, I was when I first got back to Houston, I was on the bus and going somewhere. The lady was. I was so embarrassed, y'all. This is a true story. I swear to God, and it's no lie. And so I was on the bus, and this lady saw me. She said, "Oh my God, it's PT." I was like, "Hey PT, you back in Houston?" I'm like, "Yes, how you doing?" So my best friend always tell me, please act like you know these people when people come up to you. Don't act like you don't know them. So I was like, hey, baby, how you doing? Now, what's your name again? Because she said, my name is so-and-so. I've been watching you. She knew everything about me. Where's your best friend at, Chase? Oh, okay. Did you sell your Honda? Oh, my God, PT. Oh, my God. I mean, she was sweet, but I was so embarrassed because she cheered everybody on the bus. That's PT's Showbiz Top Five. That used to be the name of my show, PT. So that's how long, she been following me. Yeah, PT. That's PT Showbiz Top Five. He do celebrity stuff, baby. She was nice. And when we got off the bus, we took a picture together. Yeah, and then one time, well, quite a few times I got clocked. I got clocked in a Ross one time. I got clocked going to a supermarket. It was a Goodwill one time. I got clocked going to um, Ross, Goodwill, quite a few places. People see me. Oh, I was in Atlanta and I was in the club. And this guy walked up to me. He said, "Aren't you PT?" I go, "No, I'm not PT." And I was smiling. He goes, "Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You PT. I see you on YouTube. I seen you before." I go, "Yeah, I'm PT. How you doing?" He said, I saw you say you was coming to town." We took a picture together. I got clocked 2 or 3 times at the club in ooh, that canes look good. I got clocked 2 or 3 times when I was at the club in Atlanta. I was walking through the crowd. Hey, there go PT. Yeah. So, I mean, social media, it happens. I'm not a Hollywood type person, but people see you. They see you and they clock you. Yeah. Can you imagine what the real superstars go to? Can you imagine what the real superstars go through? Like the LeBron Jameses and all those people. Hey, Amaya, can you imagine what those people go through? Man, I bet you. Ooh, I can't imagine. You can't go nowhere without somebody knowing you. And it's no tea, no shade, but I had a lot of people that come to my TikTok and that know me from Dallas. I'm like, oh yeah, PT, I know you from Dallas. You used to do shows in Dallas. And I said, hey, baby, how you doing? I don't say nothing. And y'all tell me if I'm right or wrong, because I know I'm right. So it ain't gonna matter what y'all say. Having TMZ paparazzi everywhere, yeah, yeah. I took the TMZ tour when I went to Los Angeles, yeah. And so what was I getting ready to say? I just got brain freeze all of a sudden. I forgot what I was gonna say. I had a brain freeze. Oh, yeah. So anyway, so I when people will come to my TikTok and they say they know me, I was like, oh good, here comes some coins, honey. You say I saw Kim Fields in the airport when I worked there. She tried to be low key, but I saw her and I didn't put on her front. I just love her, yeah. So anyway, um, damn, y'all made me forget what I was gonna say. But, well, this time next week I'll be getting ready to go to the ATL. Oh, so what I was saying was, so when people were coming to my TikTok that's been knowing me for umpteen years, you know, you would expect, um, you would expect that those people would, you know, support the show by sending a cash app because I'm performing for free, actually, um, because I don't do gifts or anything on TikTok. I don't do gifts and stuff like that. I don't battle. I don't do it. I just do shows. I created the channel because of COVID. And so those people that come in there from Dallas or wherever they know me from, they be looking at my show and they be looking and they don't. I give them about a month. Oh my God, you can't beat them coming up into the live. Oh my God, PT, I know you from Dallas and you. Oh my God, I used to watch your shows. Oh my God, oh my God, oh Papa. I said, oh, hey, baby. I said, there go a cash app. I'm about to get a tip, baby. Don't send nothing. Don't send a dime. Don't share the live. Don't send nothing. I give them about a month and then I block them. And my thing is this. If people watch my show that don't know me and love and support my show and send tips, if it ain't number $5 while I'm performing, and you always say I'm a legend and you've been sitting there, you've been watching me the whole time, a month, I give them about a month. I give them about a month. And then after that month, I block them. Good morning. And they be like, some people see me like, Peachy, I don't see you on TikTok no more. I said, oh, I ain't no telling what happened, child. If you saw a famous celebrity, no, I wouldn't approach them. No, I wouldn't because people do me like that, and I'm not famous, but people always come up to me. But I like it because I'm new at it, so I love it when people come up to me. But yeah, so when I give them about, I don't even give them about a month. Sometimes I give them like 2 or 3 times they come and watch my show, and they don't say nothing. I block them because you coming on here telling everybody, oh yeah, PT's a legend, and I remember when you used to do this song, PT. I remember this. I remember this. I remember this. And I tell them I don't get paid on TikTok. So if you're watching my show, you didn't watch my show 3 or 4 times, and every time you come in here, you tell everybody I'm a legend, and you don't ever tip me. Oh, girl, get out of here. Okay, what happened, stylist? My friend does drag queen shows, and he is absolutely horrible. But I don't want to hurt his feelings. What should I do? Send him to me. You got to send me an email, so I want to go see his stuff. Is he on YouTube? What is he on? Well, first of all, how old is he? Oh my God, stylist. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You got to send him. Oh my God. He started late. Did he just start? I started doing drag when I was in my 20s. Some people have it, some people don't. Some people have it, some people don't. And he might be one of the people. Is he a drag queen? Is he a drag queen or he's just dresses up in drag? When I first started doing drag shows, it was just meant for me because I've always been an entertainer. I've been entertained when I was in elementary school, high school. So I've always been an entertainer. I was in the band. I was in the choir. So the stage was always a part of my life. And I just added drag to my repertoire. So some people have it, some don't. Some people just have it and some don't. And I was blessed to have it. And drag has been good to me. For those who never see me with a wig on, I'm gonna show you my video. I'll show y'all one of my videos. But I gotta make sure the music is turned down because I don't want to get I don't want YouTube to. Okay, give me. I'll go to my. Let me go to my thing. I'll show you my video. Yeah, I created my TikTok because of COVID. hmm So and somebody actually just liked my video. I'm gonna show y'all my video. Okay, okay. Here I'll show y'all this. This is me in drag. That is me. That would be me. That would be me. Here's me again. I wonder if y'all can guess. I wonder if y'all can guess who this is. That would be me again. Thank you. 40 years in the business. Like I said, I don't perform as no more like I used to. I've gotten to the age now, child. Can't be bothered with. What are you doing? You dressing up in drag for Halloween? I wish the hell I would. Shit. I don't dress up no more. But look at my friend. Look how gorgeous my friend is. This is my friend Michael. He does makeup. Look at my friend Michael. Beautiful. Yes, it's makeup. It's makeup by. It's his makeover. It's makeover Mike. Yeah, yeah. He's. I actually. His. I think his drag name is Dallas Sheraton, and I think I. I think I named him or something. I don't know. But yeah, he is gorgeous. He's gorgeous. When he's a nice looking guy too. Hmm. Hello. Yeah. So. Well, y'all, I've been on here for an hour, so I think I'm gonna let you guys go. It's giving woman. Yeah. What's the live about? Sit back and just listen. Well, I was talking about LeBron James, but that was a long time ago. I'm done with that. I'm about to get off here in a minute. Let me show y'all this. Okay. I want y'all to look at this and tell me who y'all think this is. Who do y'all think that is? That's me. Oh, some 15 years ago, maybe or longer. But that was me in the Memorial City Mall in Houston, Texas, dressed up as Wendy Williams. Look at all them people. Look at all them people taking pictures of me. Look. I told y'all I've always been a clown and I'm always doing extras. That was me in the mall in Houston. They was taking pictures of me, videos. I went to go see Wendy Williams. And the people came out and told me to stop. I'm like, I'm not doing nothing. Yes, you are. Also, anybody on here ever heard of a comedian by the name of Pierre? Who remembers the comedian Pierre? Anybody know comedian Pierre? If you're black, you know who he is. Yeah, I got a lot of attention. They told me to stop though. Okay, look, I've been around. I keep telling you, I've been around a long time. Look at this. Look at this. Taboo. This was in Atlanta, Georgia. There's me right there, Mr. PT the comedian, and there's Pierre. See him over there? Yep. I don't know what year this was, but it was back in March. Oh, it was years ago, and I did the show, and and let me tell you what happened. There was a white guy. He was a comedian. He came into the live. He came. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to pull up some stuff. He came. I guess he was on the show, or whatever. But we almost had a fight because he came to the and he was giving me a hard time. Not Pierre, but this guy, and he was giving me a hard time, and he was. Oh man, he was just. We almost had a fight, and I'm like, bro. Maybe if you had been a black comedian, I might have let you make it. But no, bro, we was gonna have a fight. You ain't finna disrespect me. Anyway, they end up getting rid of me. They got rid of me because I was gay. Bottom line, that's why they got rid of me. Even though the lady had made up the flyers and everything, she put the flyers together, put my name on there. She had me hosting every Wednesday or whatever that day was. And because it was so much pressure, people hating on me because I was gay, they got rid of me. They got rid of me. Yep. Basically discrimination, but I couldn't prove it. So I just moved on with my life. And if that comedian is doing anything now, I doubt it because I ain't never heard of him. Somebody just had an earthquake. It's probably old. I don't know. Tell me who y'all think this is. Me and who? Anybody know who that is? Think hard. That's Erica Badu's sister. The real Erica Badu, that's her real sister. Yep, that's her real sister. Yep. She looks just like her sister. She looks just like her. Okay, I want y'all to listen at this, okay? No, that's Erica Badu's sister.
Who was the first person I ever started watching.
Okay, I want y'all to see
And
this.
I would send a shout out to PT from PT.
Who cares you because you're on here? Okay. Somebody who cares you care because you're on here. All right, y'all want to hear this? All right, here we go.
And I would send a shout out to PT from PT Showbiz Top 5, who was the first person I ever started watching on YouTube. I only watch two blogs. I watch him and I watch Tea Time with Candace. I like her and I need to send her a message because I like her. And I would send a shout out to PT from PT Showbiz Top 5, who was the first person I ever started watching on YouTube. I only watch two blogs. I watch him.
There you have it. There you have it. Okay, I got some other stuff there. I'm just kind of going through my stuff and showing you guys some things. Y'all want to see me when I was.
It was a clear black.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me turn the music back down. Let me turn the music back down. Whoa, 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 whoa. I worked too hard for all of these views. Now, y'all want to see me when I was. Y'all want to see me when I was young? I might have been. I was in my 20s, but I don't know. 21, 22. I don't remember. Look how skinny I used to be. This is back during the UT Austin, Texas days. Look at me. That's me in my 20s. Yep. Woo! I wish I could get back to that. If I got back to that size, they'll say I got HIV or they'll say I got something wrong with me because I never get. Oh, I did get back down to that size back when I was in the hospital and I got sick. Yeah. This is the person here. I'm sorry about the two ladies, PT. Yeah, may they rest in peace, TT and yeah. Thank you, Barbara. Um, Here's the lady that named me PT, y'all. Well, the drag queen that named me PT. This is like my drag mom. Her name was Nicole. She died. She died. Of course, back then a lot of people died from AIDS. Unfortunately, she died from AIDS. She was the one that said, "I'm gonna name you PT." That was Nicole. I miss Nicole. Oh, good. I'm glad you did, Angel. I miss Nicole. I really do. I really miss Nicole. Y'all want to see? Okay. Yes, of course it's a man. It's a drag queen. And you're blocked. And you're a man that's blocked. Okay. Oh, I'm just going down memory lane. I'm showing you guys some stuff. Hold on. Let me show y'all this. Maury Povich, 2007. PT. Yeah, told you I've been around. I got some other stuff. I'm just kind of going down memory lane. Don't forget my Cash App is listed here at the bottom. If you guys are enjoying my content and you would like to send a little something to the Cash App, don't be shy. All right, here we go. Here's some more pictures. I'm just going down memory lane. That's me and Maury when I was on the Maury show. Okay, I do have quite a few pictures we can go through. I think I got. I do have the door. Um, I do have the door of the club that where the name PT was born. I got to go back and try to find it. Yeah. Oh, look, I found this. Oh, he's fine. He's good. He's taking karate now. I used to set up shows for drag queens as a straight male. The first few times was odd for me, but as I gained great respect for those that said I don't give a crap. No, yeah, I mean, don't nobody says anything about all of these big celebrities like Robin Williams and Eddie Murphy and all these people who dress in drag. Tyler Perry. If you're famous, they don't care. But if you're not famous, you're just another. How you doing? You know. So here, let me share this with y'all. This is me at the Wendy Williams show. This is me at the Wendy Williams show. I was with Lunell that day. I was at the Wendy Williams show with her. We're doing good over here. I was so ready to go hit that stage and dance, and I did. I eventually went over there and danced. No, I'm not famous. Lunell is famous. That's who I was with. She likes me. She follows me on YouTube. She probably watching right now. Hey, Lunell. Check this out here. I was the first female impersonator to do the improv in Arlington, Texas. You see them as my name up there, PT Improv. This I do from time to time on TikTok. This is when before Sherry Shepherd had her own show on TV. Look, Sherry Shepherd, some more PT Improv. Yeah, yeah, only like on TikTok or if I'm booked somewhere or whatever. Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is on the picture on the left was me in the 90s. No, yeah, the 90s. And the picture on the right was me in 2000. Let me show y'all. Okay. So this is me on the left. Now remember, this was before, this is before, this was before filter and cameras making you look young. This was actually how I looked in the 80s. I'm sorry, 90s. No filter, no nothing. You have done a lot of shows and been places. Yes, I have. Yes, and that's me in 2000. That's me in 2000. And where I took the picture on the right was actually at the place where I started my YouTube channel. 2904 Douglas Avenue. I'll never forget it. 2904 Douglas Avenue. Here's some more drag pictures. Here's some more drag videos of me performing. And and a lot of people don't know this, but I'm a male performer too. I got my start at doing male shows at a gay bar because they didn't allow drag queens in the club. So I've done both. I've done male and female. I've done male and female. I was trying to find my male. Let's see if I can find me doing a male show on my TikTok. Here's one of my male shows right here. I can't turn the volume up because it'll mess up my live. Sorry. Yeah, that's copyrighted music, so I can't turn it up. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't do drag anymore and do shows anymore. That was so long ago, I don't remember. Yeah. Yeah. So I got my first gig as an MC at a gay bar because they didn't allow drag queens in the club. Can you believe it? And so they let me host as a male because they knew I did drag. They knew eventually, if they ever start doing drag, then I'll be there, and that's what happened. Look at me cutting up. Look at me cutting up on TikTok. Just stupid. Just stupid. Just stupid. So what year did you become? Did drag become? I guess you look down, not look down on. What's some history on that? In the 80s. In the 80s. Yeah, in the 80s. I got some old drag pictures. I just gotta pull them up. My condition is called crazy. This was the name of the club where this was the club that I got my name PT at right here. Back Streets, Austin, Texas. Child, we blocks folks on here when they say crazy stuff. And I think I do have the door. So let me tell y'all this story. I'm still trying to show y'all. Hello, Sharon. I'm trying to show y'all throwback. So give me a second. See what else I got in here. I do have pictures I can show y'all, but I gotta go back. I gotta go to my Facebook and do that. I'm sure y'all know who this is. Actually talked to him this Sorry, I muted myself. I'm sorry. Sorry. Sorry, I'm sorry. Calm down. So let me show y'all this. Every time I look at that door, y'all, I get so emotional. I'm sorry. So I was in Austin about 6 or 7 months ago, and I've always desired to go back to the door and walk through the door where PT was born. And I went when I went to go to the radio station in Austin. I walked down the street and I said, "Oh, the club is open." It's not the same club. It was called Backstreets when I used to perform there. And I said, "Oh, the doors, somebody's in there. They're doing something." So now, the closer I got, let me show y'all. So the closer I got, I said, "Oh my God, they're open. It's a comedy club. Oh, how ironic." I did. I'm gonna tell you what happened. So, um, right. So as I got closer and closer to the door, we have moved up. Yeah, right. And also, I thought about how many people were not able to walk back in through this door. You follow me? And so the closer I got to the door, I just began to shake. I was live on YouTube. I would begin to shake, and I just begin to like, oh my God, I just want to walk back into this door. Uh, what were you thinking about the door? All my old friends, my gay mother who named me PT, all the people who walked out of the door and never walked back in. That was around the AIDS crisis, y'all. You know, when people were dying and stuff, and it was really a crazy time, you know. And when I got there, right. So when I got there, I walked in and I told the guy, and I showed him some pictures of me, older pictures of me, and I told him who I was. I said, "Do you mind if I walk through here? I just want to walk through." He said, "Oh, that's you?" I said, "Yeah, I used to do shows in here." He said, "Wow." He said, "Yeah, go ahead and walk through." I'm sorry, y'all. I'm okay. I'm all right, y'all. And so by the time I got through the door and then worked my way back to the back, I remember there was a patio in the back. Everything, all the good memories just came back to me. And I thought about all my friends and the first time I won my talent show there, I did. I won my first talent show there without a wig on, and I won. I won the show doing Patti LaBelle. And so I left. I walked outside, and the picture that you guys saw, right? The picture of the door. I was taking pictures, and this lady approached me. She said, "Excuse me, why are you taking pictures of my bar?" And I said, "Ma'am, I'm so sorry." I said, "Let me introduce myself to you." I told her who I was. I showed her old pictures of me, and and she was just like, "Wow." She said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know." I said, "No, you're fine." I said, "I have a career of 40 years plus in the business, and I pretty much, well, I started in West Texas, but PT was born in Austin, in that door, in that bar, in that building." And she said, "I understand why you're emotional." I said, "Yeah, you got to realize half of my friends that I knew back then. Matter of fact, I just lost a friend 2 weeks ago. He died, that I knew from back then. And I talked to Gary. Gary knew him. Me and Gary talked this morning. And I said, "Well, what happened to Willie?" Let me see if I can show y'all a picture of my friend Willie. I've been talking about him all week. He died. He died the same. I found out my aunt died last week and him at the same time. But Willie had died a week before that, and I didn't know it because my Facebook page that he was on, it got hacked. And I didn't know that. And the only reason why I didn't know he died because I didn't know. And how I found out was somebody told me on social media. Did you know, when a person said, did you know a person? Then you already know something ain't right. So I said, "Please don't tell me Willie died." He said, "Yes." So I didn't know how he died. I didn't know how Willie died, but I talked to Gary this morning, and Gary told me, he said that Willie was at church before he died. He said he wasn't feeling good, and like he was having chest pains, and they was telling him, "Well, you need to go to the doctor." He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all his picture. I'm looking for it. I'm gonna go," and he never went, and so the next day he was still having chest pains. Hold on, I'm trying to find this picture, and he was still having chest pains, and Gary said that he said, "Okay, well, I'm gonna drive myself to the hospital," and he drove himself to the hospital and had a wreck and died. So ooh, so I'm trying to pull up his picture. So it was just a lot. It's just a lot of memories. I really hate talking about the old days because I start crying. Shit, I get to crying and stuff, and you know, but it's life. We all got to go one day. Every last one of us. It was his time. Yeah. I'm trying to pull up his picture. Oh God, y'all got me on here crying and shit. We said, "No, PT, you got yourself crying." And then I lost this my friend right here. Some of y'all might remember this guy right here. Y'all might remember this. Do y'all remember this? Well, his name was Jamal. He passed away here, what, about a month ago, maybe. And Jamal was eyelash guru. He's been on the Wendy Williams show. He did all the celebrities. He did all the celebrities eyelashes and stuff. You gotta you crying. No, them doors got us crying. Yeah, them doors. Yeah, yeah, that door. I mean, when every time I see that door, I just get emotional. Yeah, that was my friend Jamal. He just died. Yeah, he just died not too long ago. Yeah, I mean, I know what happened to him, but I don't want to say it on here. It wasn't HIV, by the way. So y'all can stop that if you're thinking that. I'm trying to find my friend Willie's picture. Oh, you know what? He's on Facebook. Oh, oh, here he is right here. Yeah, he was young, and his birthday is Look him up, Jamal Buster. Jamalbustur. He's very popular. If you Google his name, he'll pop up everywhere. He'll pop up. He'll pop up everywhere if you Google his name. Yes, you know who he is, Dallas. Yeah, he's very popular. Yeah, but he died. I was shocked because he left Dallas to pursue his career. Let's talk about something funny if you want to tell us about. Oh, I will in a minute. I'm about to. Yeah. Here's my friend Willie who passed away. That's him. Yeah, that was him. Yeah, that was Willie. Oh, you didn't know Jamal died? Yeah, he died. Yeah, he died. He passed away. Hmm. Yeah, he died. Okay, funny things. Let me see. Well, I do want to share some other pictures with y'all. Give me 1 second. Oh, I'm done crying. Ain't no more crying. Yeah, my aunt's funeral is next Friday, but I can't go. I talked to my cousin this morning and told her I was gonna send some flowers and I told her I loved her and stuff like that. No, I want you to see what he looked like when I met him, and I'm trying to find that picture. Let me see. It might be. Hold on. It might be on my YouTube channel. Hold on. You wait till you see how he looked when I knew him when I first met him in Austin when he went to UT. That's why I met him at UT. Hold on. Let me see if I put it. I think I put it in my. Yes, you knew. You didn't know he had passed. Yeah, Jamal. He passed. Yeah. Yeah, he died. Yeah. Yeah, we're about to. Hold on. Yes, last week. Yeah, yeah. I showed y'all a younger picture of him. I'm trying to find it. Oh, wait a minute. I just go to YouTube. I mean, let me go to. Yeah, I just you just don't never know when you're gonna. Oh, Willie was on. I didn't know he was on YouTube. He was on YouTube. Wow. And number one, I'm on the wrong thing. I'm supposed to be on Facebook. Cuckoo. Oh boy. Yeah, no more crying. My crying is over. Yeah, my crying days are over now. Not days, but I'm done crying for tonight. Okay. Okay, I found Willie's Facebook. Let me see if I can find a very young picture of him when he was young. Found it. Here it is. Look how gorgeous he was. Oh, you knew Willie? Yeah, you didn't know he passed? Yeah, he passed. Yeah, he passed. Yeah. He was gorgeous. He was gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous young man. Yeah. Let me see the funniest thing that happened to me coming up in drag. Well, one time I was on the bus. I was on Greyhound one time, right? And I was going to do a show, and yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. He knew Willie. He said he knew Willie. But anyway, and so they had the drug sniffing dogs. Once I got to San Antonio, so you know what that meant, right? So they pulled out all of my stuff in the suitcase, from the bras to the shoes. I was so embarrassed. I ain't never been so embarrassed in my life. But I think the other embarrassing thing was I was with a friend of mine named Tiffany was her drag name, and we was going to San Antonio to do a show. And Tiffany was speeding. I said, "Girl, you need to slow down, Miss Thing, because you're going too fast." I didn't have no driver license, and I don't even think I was driving then. She was going too fast, and I told her, "Girl, you got to slow down. You're going too fast." Oh my God! If you know anything about San Antonio, Texas, do not ever, ever, ever fly but in this town called Swartz, Texas. So, honey, all of a sudden, woo! The police pull us over. So the police pull us over. Well, I know I ain't had no warrants, but I didn't have no damn ID on me. just young and dumb and stupid. Had no ID on me, and I figured, well, she just get a ticket and we'll go on, right? No, I think it was me, Tiffany, and somebody else. I don't remember who the other person was. So they pulled us over, and she had a warrant. I didn't have a driver license. The other person didn't have a driver license, so we couldn't drive. They were gonna let us drive the car anyway. They were gonna let us drive the car anyway. So I was in drag, but I always, hey Greg, but when I get in drag, I always put on women pants and something very unisex because of reasons like this. So we all end up going to jail. They let us. They didn't. I didn't have no warrants, but I almost went to jail because I had a fake ID. I had a fake ID, and when the police pulled us over, I took the ID and pushed it down off in the seat. They found it, and I said, I don't know. I'm just riding with this person. I don't know who ID it is. They ID that is. They could have got me for, Man, I tell you, God has shielded me and protected me, y'all. I'm telling you, I could have got that could have been on my record for fraud or whatever you call it. When you impersonate. Yeah, I told the police officer, hey, I'm just riding with them. I don't know. I'm riding in the car. I don't know what's in this car. And so they let us go. Well, and listen. By the time we got to the police station, baby, I had all that makeup off. I started taking my makeup off. I always kept stuff in my purse or my bag just in case something go down. So I just somebody came and got us. I don't know who came and got us, but somebody came and got us. I think the next day or whatever like that. Baby, I took everything off. With how I got that makeup off, I don't know, but I got it off. Wig and everything. It was so embarrassing. And you look back on things like that in a little small country town like that, y'all. Um, we could have got killed by the police officers. Maybe if I was by myself, or by just me and Tiffany, but it was me, Tiffany, and another person. Um, Here's another thing, baby, y'all. The Mike Tyson stuff is really old. Can y'all please find y'all something else to talk about? That is really old and outdated. Okay, so find something else to talk about. So look, let me tell y'all this story. What year? Oh God, that was way back in the '90s. That was before 2000. It was the late '80s. I'm sorry, this is the late '80s, like '88, '89, '90, somewhere in there. Yeah, it wasn't even the '90s. It was the '80s, like '88, '86, '87, '88. Yeah. So here's another story. So it was me. At the time I lived in Abilene, Texas, a little small town outside of Dallas. And my family is from Austin. So I went to go visit this guy and his boyfriend from my hometown. And when we went to Austin, that was somewhat of a military town. So a lot of military guys would come to Austin. So I met some military guys and stuff that were in the military. That was back doing Don't Ask, Don't Tell, right? So it was three military guys. I dated one of them. I don't know which one it was. And I met a guy named Orrin, okay? So I met Orrin, and Orrin drove the car. This is a true story. This is the only time I ever been to jail. I've only been to jail twice, and that was the incident with Tiffany and with Orrin. Never been to jail before. Never been arrested. Never had a warrant. None of that. Well, I did have a warrant. Oh yeah, and I got to tell y'all that. That's a funny story. So let me tell this one first. So I was visiting from Austin, and at the time I was living in West Texas, and I worked at El Chico. Y'all remember El Chico? El Chico is still around in my hometown. so 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 um so when we get to Austin, we decide Orman's going to drive us to Houston, which is only like 2.5 hours from Houston to Dallas. It's not that far. So we just driving along. We get to Houston, we go down there, we have a good time. But it was time to come back. Time to come back. If you ever heard of a town, if you ever heard of a town in Texas called Giddings, Texas, don't you ever speed through Giddings, Texas. Okay? Don't ever. So we coming back. Well, but oh, I forgot to tell you this part. So on our way to Houston, I'm sitting in the front seat, the three military boys in the back, Oren's driving. I see a checkbook and a driver's license. And I said, Oren, I was young, y'all. I said, Oren, whose stuff is this? He said, oh, it ain't nobody's, just throw it out. Well, I threw it out the window. We go to Houston, never got stopped by the police, none of that. Everything was good. So we coming back, we get stopped in Giddings, Texas. Baby, when I tell you, you know, now listen, now you know when the police take a while, they back there clicking and oh, you know something ain't right. I said, ooh, something ain't right. What's taking so long? This bitch had a stolen car. We went all the way to, it was a Buick Regal, one of my favorite cars. I'll never forget those cars. We was in a stolen car. This bitch stole this woman's car. We in Giddings, Texas. They didn't even have a Walmart. Them people could have killed us. They could have hung us. And the only reason why I believe I was saved because I was with the military boys. Y'all, I'm telling you, I know that's what saved me. Because you ain't gonna mess with the military boys. You ain't gonna mess with them. Oh no, 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 no. You ain't gonna mess with the government boys. They wasn't having that. No, 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 no. So they towed a car, they take us all to jail. They put us all in cells. Okay. The only thing that saved me was when the car was stolen. They got the dates that the car was stolen and everything. We did spend almost a night in jail. We didn't have to go to court or anything like that. So when we so um the military boys got out first and then they let me out. But let me tell you what the man said when he came to my cell. Oh, he said, Mr. Johnson? I go, yes. Well, we got you in here for murder. What? Oh my God. I said, y'all know I get emotional. I start crying. No, I'm not. He said, no, I'm just joking. The man said he was joking and let us out. He let us, yes, he let us all out. And we got on Greyhound and went back home. Back then, it was a Greyhound. It was, I think it was Continental or either Kerrville. Oh my God. We weren't even able to get our clothes out the car. That damn Oren, man, and to this day, I don't know where Oren is. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he dead, whatever. But I'll never forget that. But I'm telling you, God had his hand on my life because if I had to build with the military boys, but the reason why they let me go, not only because I was with the military boys, but at the time that the car was stolen, I was working at El Chico. So they proved that the day that the car was stolen, I wasn't even in Austin. So they had nothing there. They let me go. They let me go. But we all got on Greyhound. The military guys, they got out. You know the military gonna get them. They gonna get them. They gonna take care of them. Another true story, drag story. So I was working. I started working at this bar. Um, so I started working at this bar in Dallas called JR's because anyway, so I decided, oh, I'm gonna get in drag, baby. I'm going big Texas style. I'm doing the big hair, the makeup, and I'm gonna go celebrate because I'm gonna be working at this club. It was a white bar. When I say white bar, I don't mean like that, but that's what majority of the people that go there are white. And it's a big corporation and they pay good money. And oh, I was so excited. Yes, I'm gonna be working at JR's. I had a magazine showing me in the magazine and telling everybody, yes, I'm going to celebrate it. And I walked to the bar because I lived around the corner. And so the guy from Dallas that's on here watching me, it was down there off of Cedar Springs and Douglas over in that area when I used to live over there. And so I'm walking and here comes the police. I go, hello, officer, how you doing? Bitch, I ain't got no warrants. So I thought. So He's like, I'm good. He didn't ask me for my ID, but bitch, when you know you ain't got no warrants, you're like, hey, officer, my name is so and so. I'm PT. I'm getting ready to start working at JR's. He knew what JR's was. You know, it's one of the biggest bars in Dallas. And yeah, I'm just getting ready to go celebrate. Here's the magazine. He said, oh, okay, you good, you good. And I said, well, here's my ID. Here's my ID. He goes, well, I didn't ask you for your ID, but if you want me to check, I'll do it for. What did I do? I'm glad I did that. So let me tell you the rest of this. Let me tell you this before I tell you the rest of the story. Some time ago, I lived in the complex where this guy liked me. I didn't like him. He was not my type. I wasn't attracted to him. And he was the manager of the complex. He also managed the complex across the street. And I told him, I want to move across the street. He said, it's going to be $100 fee. And then you can move across the street because I want to get away from him. And so then I decided, well, no, I don't want to, don't even want to go next door. I told him to tear the check up. But because he had a crush on me and he liked me, you know what he did? He let the check go through. I forgot all about it. Oh, but the police officer reminded me that night. So he get to typing. So, it took him a while. I said, oh shit. I didn't drive. I don't do illegal stuff. Why is this taking this man so? I gave the man my ID. I know I ain't got no warrants. What's taking him so long? He said, well, I hate to tell you this, but you got a warrant. What? For what? He said, y'all, this is no lie. The police officer said, it's not even that serious. He said, it's for a check. The check was 100. By the time I finished paying for the check, I spent almost $1,000. So he said, I'm not gonna take you to jail. He said, but what I want you to do is take care of it. So if I see you again, I want you to tell me that you. I said, okay, I'm gonna take care of it. So I went down to the courts and everything, and they put me on the payment plan, and I paid it, and that was it. No, they wasn't searching for anything. He didn't even ask me for my ID. I'm the one that gave it to him. But it's a good thing I did that because I had a warrant and I didn't even have because of that bitch that liked me and I didn't like him and he pushed my he let my check go through because he wanted to get back at me. Yep. So hey, it is what it is. But yeah, those are only 2 times I ever been to jail. But I didn't go to jail. I could have went to jail, but that I went to jail and going to San Antonio. And that time I was in Giddings, Texas. Those 2 times, that was it. But I never been in jail. I never been locked up. Never been in trouble. Never been on drugs. None of that. No fraud. No any of that. I thank God for that. Because a lot of people can say that. I lost all of my close friends, not from AIDS, but I lost them from drugs. They used to sit and do drugs right in front of me, shoot up and everything, and I'd be like, "Why y'all doing this?" Me and my mom was talking about this the other day. How I said, "Mom, I know you appreciate me being your son, and I may not be the perfect son. You may not agree with a lot of things that I do in life, and so it's my life, whatever. But I want you to know that your son made it through the 80s and the 90s, and even the 2000s, and I'm still here, Mom." I said, I lost a lot of friends from AIDS back then. And I said, but God has allowed me to still be around. She said, I understand. I know. I said, no, you really don't have no idea, you know. So, yeah, but I'm just, you know, and I don't know if I'll make it to my 70s. I hope I do. And my 80s, I don't know. But I've lived a great life. I've lived a really great life. But there's few other things I like to do before I leave here. But all this shit going on with Russia and these nasty politics, and it's just, man. But I guess I can't complain. I guess I can't complain because can imagine what it was like back during the slavery days. It was even worse. Um, what do you know about? Well, I just know that, well, see, well, first of all, Vladimir is wrong. He's wrong. I haven't been educated recently on, well, he's wrong. You invaded these people's land, and now you done cause all this war, people dying, and it's just, so they gave the United States gave Ukraine those long range missiles, and they're mad about it. Well, Putin, you the one that started all this shit. You started this, but he don't care. I don't think I could be wrong, but I don't think because listen, if he uses nuclear, it's over. It's done. I don't think he'll use it. He's been saying it forever. I don't think he'll do it, but you just never know. But listen, what can you do? There's nothing you can do. I always tell people if you're a Christian and you believe in God, then you all right, you good. You might suffer a little bit, but when you close your eyes, you're gonna be with him, I guess. I don't know. Well, y'all, I've been on here too long and I'm tired. Okay. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. Hmm. Yeah, I know because I mean, at this point, what does Biden have to lose? Nothing. He probably mad about the election. He's like, girl, whatever. No problem. Where are you from? Please, y'all, if you've watched me for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. I'm only a few people to go before I get to, is it 17,000 subscribers, Greg, or 16? I'm almost, I think it's 16,000 subscribers. No, 17, I think. So please subscribe to my channel. I do celebrity stuff, but lately I haven't, you know. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, I'll have 17,000 subscribers. Please let me, Greg, stop telling folks to tap and tell people to subscribe to the channel. They don't need to tap no more. I'm about to tap up out of here. Appreciate it. Tell me where y'all from. I always got to know that. Please tell me where you're from. And again, if you enjoy my content, I don't give a damn if I get paid tomorrow. Hit my cash app. Let me know you enjoy me. Oh, you from okay, Jersey. Okay. Midwest. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm in Texas. Texas. I'm in Texas. Don't you play with me because I'm telling you right now, I don't got time for your Louisiana. Yeah, I used to hang out down yonder in Louisiana. Me and my friends, you'd go down there and go fishing down yonder, but we hadn't fished down yonder in quite some time. But I love me some Louisiana. All right, Marcus. Oh, New Zealand. Okay. New Zealand. Okay. I do celebrity stuff and just regular talking stuff. Don't you be making fun of me the way I talk. Don't you do it. Celebrities and just story times. Because you know what? You can say what you want to about me, but I am from Texas. And all these people come on here talking, I'm from Texas, I'm from Texas. Unless you talk like if you're from Texas, you ain't from Texas. Everybody in my hometown talk like that. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing fine. How are you? So when I go home, that's how I talk. And you know what's crazy? And this is the last thing I'm going to say. A lot of people say, well, was it racism in your home? Yeah, of course, racism is everywhere. I say, oh, they have been out too high. I need to see the West more. Yes, you will love Texas. Last comment, I want to go to bed. Also, like to say that. All right, cool, 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 cool. Um, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. So when I go home, That's how the people that people ask me, is it a racist town? Well, I mean, racism is everywhere, but I feel more comfortable walking in my hometown at night than I would in Houston, or even in a small country town in Mississippi. No shade to Mississippi, no shade to Alabama, but there's never been an incident that I know of where we had bad cops. We in my hometown, we had our first black mayor about 4 years ago. We had our first black police chief about 4 years ago. But I could walk from what's that town is not that small. It's called Abilene. I mean, it's not that small, but it was when I was younger. But I could walk through downtown. I could walk through the city and pretty much don't have to worry about nobody bothering me. Um, and usually, like when we had the Martin Luther King parade, it's mostly white, a lot of white folks there. So even though it's a racist town, you don't hear stuff about people getting hung or shot by the police. It's just a friendly town. And when I used to drive my car at home, I never worry about the police. The police never pulled me over. Houston, I was always worried about getting pulled over by the police in Houston, in Dallas, yeah. But they didn't bother me in my little hometown. Oh, except the one time my mom she had wrote into the paper years ago when we was teenagers, and somebody sent her fake pictures. Somebody sent her fake tickets to go back to Africa. They had the African head, the bald head with the bones in their nose, and they were fake saying "Take y'all black." Da, 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 back. And I to this day I asked my mama, "Mama, why would you put your address in the paper? Why would you do that?" She just said she had something she had to say. I said, "Yeah, Mama, but you can't be putting your address. You can't do that." And the more I think about it, the paper was wrong. The Abilene Reporter News was wrong for putting my mom's address in there. They were wrong for that because somebody could have bombed us, somebody could have hurt us, somebody could have did some harm to my family, and they sent those fake the copy fake airline tickets to the NAACP, but nothing was ever done about it. But pretty much everybody pretty much get along in my hometown. Everybody gets along. We got our first Brahms ice cream. They're building three. Everybody excited about that. We got our first DoubleTree Hotel downtown, and everybody's excited about that. We got our first. Um, we got like five Marriotts there. We only have one mall. We have three high schools. We have a military base. That's where they keep the B. That's where they keep the B-1 bombers, the new bombers, and that's the only thing that keeps that town going is the military base. And we have three colleges there. We have Hardin Simmons University, um, Hardin Simmons, Abilene Christian University, and McMurray. Yeah, so we have those universities there. So it's a small town, but it ain't that small. We had our first gay bar downtown in the '80s. First, Brahms is the shit. Yeah, and everybody's all excited. They all excited about Brahms. Yeah, it is. You should go visit. It's called Abilene, Texas. That's where I was raised. Hmm. It's a nice little town. Everybody pretty much gets along. Like I say, racism is everywhere. But but you know how you hear about the stuff going on in Mississippi back in the '60s. And my mom said when they moved there, the only thing, of course, they had to go through the back way and all that kind of stuff. But as far as police harassed, because Abilene is built upon the Abilene Christian University. It's a very supposedly Christian town. So, but everybody gets along. And when you see each other, you be like, "How you doing tonight?" "Pretty good." "And you, how you doing?" Y'all getting ready to go to Whataburger?" "Yeah, we getting ready to go over to Whataburger. We gonna go over there and get us some of them double burgers with fries. And do they got onion rings over yonder?" "They got onion rings over there too at the Whataburger." Oh, baby, I'll give y'all a tour. I'm going home next month, and when I do, I will give y'all a tour. I will even show you the first. I'll show you the building of the first club that I ever performed in. It's still there, but it's not a club. But the building is still there. It's right next to the. Y'all remember Trailways? Right next door to Trailways. But yeah, we they built a DoubleTree downtown. It's beautiful. It's connected to the convention center. Yeah, and the mayor, our first black mayor, was very good. He was very close to my father. My dad and him were they were very good friends. Yeah, yeah. All right, y'all. I gotta go. You guys be good. But oh, speaking of tour, thank you for saying that. Don't forget next week when I go to Atlanta. I'm going to be giving you guys a tour of the Martin Luther King Memorial, the house, the church, everything, okay? I do that every time I go to Atlanta because some people have never actually been there. So I'm going to give you a special tour, all right? And I'm going to take you guys along with me to Atlanta and my Atlanta trip. So love you guys. Greg, you can give me a call when this is over. I love y'all so much, and I appreciate y'all. I really do thank y'all for listening. I've been on here for 2 hours. I got to go. Be good. Take care. And I'll see y'all soon, okay? Bye-bye.